Ladies and gentlemen, we've returned. The Bug Nation is live once again. I do apologize if you can hear my washing machine in the background. I do actually live in a studio apartment, so everything is 2 inches away from each other. So, please bear with me as we do our laundry on this fine Friday. Hope everyone's doing well. Today's been a good day so far. I had a pretty chill morning, and then I've gotten a bunch of productive stuff done. I cleaned a bunch, and then I played some Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, and then I've just been, minding my own business. It's been good. But today, we don't have very many codes. We have actually precisely one code. So we will review this one code, and then I'm going to play solo queue for probably... let me actually, before I do that, let me actually switch accounts. So sorry, let me switch this real quick. I'm gonna be playing, I'll probably play like, I don't know, 8 games of solo queue, something like that. We'll see, unless I get tilted. If I get tilted, then I'll stop playing. But we're gonna do our best to do our duty to guard our country and obey the scout law. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop into coaching. Hope everyone's been doing well. We are about a week into the patch, season 19 patch with Vendetta. It's feeling pretty good. I don't feel like Vendetta is particularly strong, but she is playable, which is nice. And yeah, we're just gonna go into the patch and kind of see what's going on. Our only code for today is from Montana. And he said, the usual circuit, I tried focusing on the matchup and how I should play it, but I felt there really wasn't anything to do other than play the same spots, and I don't know what I could have done differently. I go Ash for the mid fight in like 2 minutes, but after it's all cast. Okay. Okay, so we will investigate. Let me change my settings briefly. And then we'll dive into this. So using the mythic, which I enjoy. I actually really like the mythic. I don't like this colorway of the mythic, and I also don't like it with the hat. But to each their own. So here we start off on the floor and poke out the walk up. So I think this is fine. You just have to play it. So how you play this, by the way, is also, let me turn on my replay buffer. So how you play this is that whenever you're standing in main, actually probably won't be able to clip any of this with my washing machine, but whatever. How you play this is you stand here generally and you poke the walk up from the enemy tank, and then if you're getting forced out, you just back up on good. Make sure you have good timing to back up and rotate around the corner. Because the problem is that this rotation is really long and you have no cover the entire time. So the minute you leave the car, you basically have to hard commit to this rotation out. Alternatively, you can rotate to this room on the right side here, or I think it's actually here. You can rotate to the room on the right side here, and then rotate back through the room in this way. So keep in mind both those paths are available to you. I don't think either is particularly better. I normally just do this rotation on good timing to make sure I live. And it's very possible to do this because as long as you back up straight like this, if someone is standing here, they won't be able to see you behind the car still. Even if you're not against the car, it'll still be difficult to see you. So make sure you back up like this from the car and then rotate to the corner, and not something like this, because this will open you up to damage down main. So just make sure you're being careful and you're aware of where the enemy team is. Okay. So yeah, so we play cast and then we poke on the floor. But here, we're just kind of taking... So, number one issue is you shouldn't be swinging this wide. Honestly, I would just stand next to the car and get ready to shoot them as they walk up. So we take poke unnecessarily. And then here, I would just flash this needed healing. I honestly probably would have stayed on the car and flashed that needed healing, because I want to keep uptime on the enemy tank. But that's fine. So then you go back. It's the flash. And here, things get a little bit dicey, but your monkey goes in, and you engage on timing here. Yeah, here you need a player on the car. Player on the car. Just stand here, player on the car, shoot the Orisa. Especially when you're up one, right? Shoot the Orisa. This is really good. There's no, like, tangible threat for you in main, right? It's basically just if you slip dart or double Curie tap, but whatever. We do have rolls, so playing this wide to the corner is fine. Nice kill. Good flash, good kills. Nice job. Okay, let's go a little quicker. Just chilling, waiting for the next fight to happen. We'll drink some water while this plays. Orisa crosses. This is fine. Okay, here you need to go top. Here you need to go top. You're not going to be... You can stall... I mean, you technically opening up an off angle, but your other DPS is a Vendetta, right? So how valuable is that off angle anyway? I think... I think you just stand up top and then you punish Orisa and use this cover here. This is probably optimal. I think this is okay, but going top... whenever you see that Orisa go top, I would have just gone top. For sure. I would not be standing in main here. But maybe this is okay. I don't know. Okay. The Sojourn slides. Okay. Poke the walk up. Just make sure you're watching for Sojourn rail. If she has rail, you should play super conservative until she uses it. Okay, I don't really like this Deadeye, so... Oh, you did hear Jav. So, I mean, it's not terrible. Yeah, you just don't really get... The problem with stuff like this is you're really overextending with it and you're going to demand healing. I think it's like 50-50 because if you actually get nano here, you kill everybody. But this guy is not paying attention and tries to heal you instead of nanoing you. Yeah, this guy's a moron. But I'm just not a big fan of this. It's very aggressive. You don't even have... Like, if you have the Deadeye perk, maybe it's stronger. You could also say it's unlucky that you get OC'd here. But honestly, I think your stronger Deadeye is that you wait till the car pushes to like this area here. And then you pop a Deadeye wide like this and take space. I'm not really a big fan of this. Because also the problem with this Deadeye is that it's... Here you pop it. How do you can't get out now as well. It's impossible to get out. Like you can't roll out from this angle. There's no cover. Like if there was a wall here, maybe I'd be more down for this Deadeye. But there's not a way to escape. So I'm not entirely a big supporter of this. I think there's risk reward here. You did watch. It's good technique, right? You've got good Deadeye technique. I just don't think this was a great Deadeye. Yeah, you're also the furthest guy forward, so the only person they can even look at is you, right? There's no other... Because you pop Deadeye on the angle really close to them... Look at this. Your monkey actually jumps out, and now you're the only guy for them to even look at. So you're, of course, going to be target number one. And you don't have good enough distance. You have a good angle, but you don't have a good enough distance to be able to live this. So it gets you killed. I mean, if you got nano, I think you win the fight, but whatever. You can't really bet on stuff like that. Okay. Just shoot Orisa. I think playing on the floor here is fine. The fight's winning. Nice. How did DRX, good to see you. The Silver Bullet, one of the perks where you want to take it 100% of the time is gunslinging just suboptimal. You only take gunslinging when you have to have Fan of the Hammer. And you only need Fan the Hammer in the Monkey matchup. And maybe the Ball matchup, depending on how you want to play it. But every other tank matchup, you don't need Fan. You don't need Fan in the Hog matchup, the Orisa matchup. Every other tank. It's just you take Silver Bullet contingent on the enemy tank. If it's Monkey or Ball, then don't take guns. If it's Monkey, you have to take gunslinging because you need Fan the Hammer. If it's Ball, it's personal preference. Thanks for the no problem. Silver Bullet is an insanely good perk and it helps cast scale. Which is weird to say in Overwatch, but it makes cast like really. It's one of Cass's best ways to make plays. And you should basically always take it. Here I am, sorry. No, you're good, Montana. Smash your past chess pieces. I'm smashing Bishop every day of the week. No hesitation. I respect you heavy for being a specialist on one character instead of a general character, by the way. Yeah, thank you, bro. I do plan to expand my coaching. I mean, I talk more than I do at this point. So... But yeah, the goal is to coach. I'll probably coach like 3 heroes ever. Did I do any big mistake in the beginning? So the big mistake you made on first point is this Deadeye play wasn't very good because you didn't have good distance management, right? I mean, the Orisa was here. You did wait for a jab to go through, but you were the furthest guy forward because your monkey just jumped out. You'll have to go back and watch it again on YouTube. But... it's really just an awareness issue. That's an awareness thing. Shooting Sojourn coming back wide here. lose the duel. So here, I actually don't mind you taking the duel. Like, I don't really care if you take the duel or not. I think it's fine. But you just don't use cover, right? Whenever you think something... If you watch pros take duels like this, they will never... Pros never die like this. Why? Because when they realize it's losing... A pro would have gotten taken damage here, realized the fight's losing, and left. Okay? That's the difference between you and a pro right now. Because you sit here and you just still try to ego him with 80 HP and you have both cooldowns, the pro would never make this mistake. They would leave. They would just leave, get healing, and then fight him again. Or like they would roll left, or I don't really care which way you go, pick one, it don't matter. Go left or right, wait till you have full HP, and then swing again. Right? Probably this angle is better because you can get closer proximity and maybe catch him with the flash. But either way, you should never die here. You can't just aim duel, especially when you haven't hit him a single time and there's no reason. This isn't like a life or death situation. So just unswing this. So this is a mistake. We can't die here. And that's not even mechanical failure, by the way. That's just you don't know. Like when a fight is losing, you have to disengage. You had to roll away there or walk away around the corner or whatever. You just can't die there. Okay. Here I would walk forward, to be honest. I would probably walk forward. I would probably drop. You know what? You could stay up here. Never mind. I think staying up here is fine. Nice. Now the fight's won. You have to read your team's body language. Whenever you win a fight like this, there's actually a really good chance that your team ends up holding this choke. Just make sure you're watching where your tank is. Right? If your tank is here poking the choke, then you should hold this choke as well. And how you can do that as Cassidy, it's not super winning, but you can stand in one of two places. You can stand here and you can head glitch this high ground, like right here, head glitch this barricade, or you can stand in this room here and poke it after they walk up. This is safer, but it starts you on the low ground. You're more susceptible to poke, so just kind of keep that in mind. So you pick, these are kind of your two best positions. You can also stand here if you want, and then back up down main, but I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer this angle. Like I would play on the cart angle if I had an Ashe up here, and I think that this rotation is not going to be good for me. I'll play on the floor, but normally I'm either up top here or in this door to hold this main choke. Okay. Oh yeah, I thought my epic pen wasn't showing up for a second. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, so you need to, whoops, my little guy's still on the screen. Yeah, so this is read your team's intentions and then match it. Perfect. So now your queen is leaving. You should have seen that your queen is leaving and you should be like, oh my god, my queen baited me. And now you should be ready to leave. Okay. You can probably poke like 1 or 2 bullets, but you have to be ready to leave here. This is unacceptable. You can't do this. Oh, I guess you're going up top. You know, you have good timing here. It's actually fine. I thought you were going to like hold the door from the side. Okay. And then if you're going to play this angle, just play it safer. Either head glitch the angle by playing like way back here and where like this, or play this cover here on the pillar. Pick one. Like we shouldn't be in the open here for no reason. Yeah, there we go. I wouldn't have reloaded there, but this is micro, but I wouldn't have reloaded here. You have 5 bullets and they're far away from you. You don't need every single bullet, and you can just keep shooting them. Like here, I would probably ego some more shots. Like I would be AD peeking here and getting more shots out. That's just a min-max, but something to think about. Now I would leave. Yeah, I would leave now. Yeah. Your queen's fighting, you can't do anything about that. Yeah, that's your queen's fault, not your fault. You should definitely ego this. Shoot feet? Okay. If Kiri's ever 1 HP, shoot her feet, okay? So here, you get a good headshot, which is great technique. Boom, aim feet, aim here. Aim like her ankle area. That's where you want to aim. It's easier to hit her. Yeah, you could have killed the Kiri there. I think you did pretty well there, all things considered, though. That fight wasn't your fault. Here, bad rollout. You need to go top. Every time you die on Circuit Royale, this is like King's Row 2nd. Every time you die, you should be going top left. pretty much every single time. Because this gives you the most plays. You can see high ground. You can drop if you need to. You can go left side. You should just go top left. So this is about rollout. Yeah, because you can't do anything here. Okay. So far, this looks good, but your third point has been fine. It's not really your fault. The second point was losing because we just took a random duel. I don't think the macro's bad though. You just kind of took a losing duel and died, so I didn't really get to see enough. And your first point looks fine. We just did a bad Deadeye. And that Deadeye, unfortunately, cost us the point. Okay. Here, yeah, okay. So if you're going to come this way, your idea should be to come up the stairs on the left side. Which is what you do. Okay, cool. Okay, and the idea here is just to live and try to poke people out. It's really hard to win these fights as Cass, but if you can stop this, the idea is that if you can stop the Sojourn from spamming down main, that means there's less pressure on your team so that your team can actually pressure out the tank and walk forward. That would be the goal. So you don't need to kill her, you just need to live. So if you're dying here, you're troll. Nice. Good kill. Sometimes it can't, you have to be patient on angles like this because it's really hard. Like there's no good plays for cast. Like let's be real. This is your best, this is probably your best play. Or if you found good timing with your ram to make this rotation early, those are your best plays. Now Sochi's trolling for dying here. Yeah, let's actually see how she died. Okay, this guy's trolling, so he needed to slide up and take space aggressively and fight the Sojourn. Standing here is not going to do anything. He might, there's no one here marked. It's literally just a Sojourn. Just take the fight. Just take the fight. Don't know why that guy's not doing that. So yeah, that guy died because he was too passive. This is good play from you. And then you leave here, which is really good. Like this from you. And then we go back. Take space aggressively. Okay, don't drop. You just come. Don't drop. Just come through the staircase. Stand here, take this angle. And then if you need to drop later. You want to have as many options as possible. This just reduces all your options immediately, and it's not a better angle. Just come top, see what's going on, figure out, okay, I probably need to drop here, then either drop forward or back up a little bit, then drop. Like dropping this early doesn't make any sense. You might as well walk up top to get more options. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't have found that Sojourn play either. Oh yeah. This play, so this is kind of like the this is kind of like King's Row, right? Think this is like the perfect example. On King's Row attack, how do you get out of the choke and past the statue? What needs to happen for that to occur? You need your tank to screen for you. You need your tank to block the enemy team from shooting you. Okay, what is the Ram doing right now? A Ram is screening for us, right? He's basically made all of this space for us, and guess what's available to us now? Here. Right, so Sojourn could slide up, and then the only person she'd be fighting, I mean, just imagine that the Sojourn's alive, but the Ram screens for us, and then the only person she'd be fighting is the Sojourn, and I'd love to take this 1v1. And this 1v1 is just a skill check. So yeah, it's the same principle as King's Row, right? If your tank screens from you, for you, that's an opportunity. It often gives you an opportunity to make a play, like go top left and then ego duel someone on the top or something, right? Yeah. Okay, we're here. So here you should be farming Deadeye. You're 80 to Deadeye. We need to just farm it. You need to just farm it. Don't take a bunch of damage. Get as much, you know, P shooter damage off as possible. Because if you can get Deadeye in these situations, you just win. Because Deadeye here, if you tail tuck here, it's broken. It's really broken. Infinite pressure. Yeah, but this, no one's even looking at you. I would just peek. Yeah, shoot Orisa. Perfect. If you had Deadeye earlier, you could have just Deadeye and killed the Olari, but it's whatever. Macro's perfect, though. That's where you want to be. That's the best positioning right there. Okay, so far this looks good. You might get stuck here. Okay, poor choice of angle. I wouldn't be here right now. So what you want to do is, so, I mean, number one, your Sojourn's in main already. So what you should be thinking to yourself is opening up a different angle. And how do you open up a different angle on this map? It's right here. So you should be here spamming out the Orisa. And then this will cause the Orisa to walk backwards, which gives your Ram more space to work with. So this is, you take the wrong angle here. Coming main not only doubles up with you, for you. It's just like, why? We don't need to be here. Like, just be here. Just be here. It's just better, right? You can 2-tap the Orisa if you're good, the Sojourn if you're good, stuff like that. And the problem is also, is this guy ends up coming to the angle because you're not on the angle. If you were already here, as someone who solo queues, you want to be the guy on the highest agency, highest impact angle at all times. We don't want our other DPS to do that. We want to do that. We want to be the reason that we win or lose. We want to be the reason we win or lose, right? So you should come to this angle and take these duels. We don't want our Sojourn to take the duels. We want to take the duel. Right? So you should have been here. Mistake. Okay, I'm actually not opposed to this Deadeye. It's fine. So you use it to take the corner. I wouldn't have drawn early, actually, though. I would just hold it as long as humanly possible. Oh, wait, do you draw at the end? Never mind, you draw at the end. I'm trolling. Never mind, this is fine. This draw is fine. And this is a really good. This is really good. This is really good. Nice shot. I would just ignore the Ilaria and go back on. Yeah. Nice. Great job. I like the Deadeye. The Deadeye is a good idea. You want to use it to take the angle and have your Ram push up. This is really good. Here you need a poke. You can. Okay, you're riding cart. You want a 3 on. That's fine. I would just be poking, but this is fine. Why are we rolling in? Just walk in. Walk in. Don't roll in. Now you don't have to roll here and you're dead. Right. Okay, so that's a roll mistake. Okay, that guy's just dead. Okay, you're dead. After the Ilaria died. Okay, swapping the Ashe here is fine. This is winning. This swap is winning. So this is fine. Getting stuck here is really brutal on Cass. How you break this, by the way, is that you have to find this rotation. Let me get rid of the particles. You have to find this rotation somehow. And then you stand here, and then you have to rotate either up the stairs or under. That's the way to break it. Coming this way is fine normally if you're not getting stuffed. If you're getting stuffed, you have to just like figure out timing on this and end up under. Okay, also if you're playing Ashe here, you probably shouldn't go into the room. You should just stand in main, right? Just stand on the corner in main. Because here, it's just wait. Okay, you actually just died. Never mind, that's fine. You just died a poke. I thought you were in the room the whole time. Honestly, Widow would have been a better pick here if it wasn't unbanned. Or if it wasn't banned. But I think Ashe is also good. Sojourn is also good, but the other guy's playing Sojourn. Great Dynamite. So here on the Dynamite, it's going to force him to back up, so we should take space. Okay, don't think that Kochkin is any good, but the fight's kind of lost anyway, so you went for something high risk, high reward. It's okay. So, and this is my problem with Ashe. So this Ashe swap is winning. It is winning, but my problem with Ashe is the only way to make plays on this hero is to just 2-tap people. It's like Widow. The only way to make... It's like Widow, but worse, because Widow can aura people off of angles. Ashe isn't really the same way. Like, how does Montana make a play here to win? I don't really know. Like, I just don't... There's not really a way. It's just damage and dynamites. Cassidy can at least roll to angles and be on angles that are relatively close range. Ashe can't do that. Here you need to rotate. Stop shooting these guys. You have to rotate. You have to rotate. This coach is really bad. Because the problem is, now you don't have coach. You need to... This angle sucks balls. You can't see anybody. You need to be able to rotate this way and open up an angle for you in the mid fight. And then what you would do is you would rotate this way, coach can up, and then you actually just stand here and shoot everybody. And this would be broken. This would be really broken. You're unclearable. You have a mini to grab. You can drop if you need to. There's a room behind you can back up into here. It's really strong. You standing on this angle, especially when you have no coach gun, now you're out of the entire mid fight for like 10 seconds. Yeah, I mean, I think you played that macro wrong. Let me ban this guy as well. Let me switch to this real quick. Channel. Ban. Cool. Anyway, let's keep going. Also, let me mute my own Twitch stream. Okay, nice job. Okay, so fine. Now we have Bob. Poking is good. Yeah, that's a good Bob. How does it end up there, though? I guess jabs. Bob is fine, honestly. You could argue that they're not going to touch, but I don't know enough about Ashe to know for sure. To me, it looks fine. And you go back to Cass. Okay, you could have stayed Ashe. Nice. Nice. This is great. Shoot Q on the floor. Okay, you need to rotate high. Especially after you see the Orissa's here. Just go high. Just go high. Just come fight them. Boom, 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 boom. Be annoying. Be annoying. Force them to leave. Because what'll end up happening is if you poke them, they're either going to push you out, which is good for you, or you're going to force them out. So you should come here for sure. What sense do you use in Overwatch 2? I use 1600 DPI 2.7 cents. Is mine. It's the same. It's the same EDPI as Lip. Why? Especially since she's there. I thought she being there makes it less desirable. It comes down to an effective range thing. Montana. She's so far away from you that this is like 20 meters. She's not gonna be able to reliably poke you out from this angle. It's a matchup thing. She won't be able to reliably beat you here. Also, you end up being with your Sojourn, which is actually is good in this case because now both of you guys can win this fight and push her out. It's a matchup thing. Orisa on herself never wins this duel from this far away. Also, you're good into Orisa. Take your best tank matchup. You should be more aggressive here. Yeah, you need to be taking space. Yeah. I swap mine to 5.3, 800, same as my deadlock sense. Yeah, yours is almost exactly the same as mine. Yours is only slightly higher than mine.
I call that.
Here. I mean, that's just mechanical. Okay, here, this is a double up thing. You know your Sojourn's up here with you. What's the better place to be? Actually, drop is the better place to be. You would drop, play the staircase, and you shoot the Q, you shoot the Ana, shoot the Yellow, shoot whoever. Because now you're opening up two angles. They have to now think about you that's on this crazy angle, or you on the Sojourn. I think both of those games aim very similarly. Yeah, I think Deadlock is third person though, right? It's more like Marvel Rivals. So this is a good angle, but if you wanted a slightly more optimal angle, it'd actually be this, Montana. Yeah, dude, really? This guy's dead with OC. Just pop OC? Like, what is this guy waiting for? Pop OC, bro. Just pop it now. Yeah, that guy trolled the game. Okay, your third looked very winning. You just need to have, honestly, you just need to have you needed to do more on second. And you needed to also, your biggest blunder this entire game, Montana, is the first Deadeye is whatever. Honestly, I'll like let you off the hook on that one. The biggest blunder is the 1v1. Like, you just can't die here. This can't happen. That can't happen. That can't happen, Montana. This is game losing. You lost the game because of this one play. Because you don't get another fight on second. Like, second is just lost. Because your whole team staggers the whole way. You just can't die there. So, I think your third attack is winning. I think your second attack was a little bit brutal. Just because you guys got stuffed. So, I don't really have a lot of advice there. Cassidy's just kind of bad here. The best play you have is to find this rotation and come under. Because it's harder to shoot you. Would you say that there's like any patterns the last few VODs I could work on? Awareness, maybe? I think you doubled up on this map once. That was an issue. And then you read your team's intentions. I think I mean, I don't really know because like this. So the problem, I think a really common misconception, Montana, in the coaching sphere, in the self-improvement sphere, is that there's like one mistake that applies to every game that you have to improve on. Like there's like one thing to focus on. That's just not really how it works. Like the higher rank you go, the better your fundamentals are bound to be, and the less like egregious common mistakes you're gonna make in all your games. Right? You lost this game because of this one mistake. Right? Like, I guess you can practice whenever you're in a duel. If the duel is losing, you have to leave. But the problem is, Montana, I see you do that before. You've done that before. You just failed to do that here. So I think the question is like, why do we take this duel? Why do we take the duel? Are you focused right now? Are you thinking of something else? Like, what's going on? That's probably what you can think of. Is like, are you concentrating on the duel? Well, if you're concentrating on a duel, do you not know to leave the fight? Do you just like zone out? Like, what happens? Right? So that could be something to think about. And then you're also other like big misplays. This Deadeye is not good, but I understood why you did it. This Deadeye is not good. Because it's too close proximity to the enemy team. Your monkey just jumped out, right? So I don't like this play. Other than that, like I thought your defense was like largely fine. Or sorry, your attack was largely fine. I don't really have any issues with your attack. I think on like here, this is fine as well. I think the way, other than the one random duel, like I think your Circuit Royale looks winning. I think it looks winning. You have good ideas, good concepts. Coming here is definitely correct. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry I can't give you a more... The reason I don't want to just tell you something to work on is I don't want to, like, just give you homework for no reason, right? Like, I feel like this was winning. I felt like your Circuit Royale was generally winning. You had a lot of good plays. It's just you lost. Like, and that happens. Sometimes you play as well as you can and you lose. Whatever. What can you do? The only other thing you could say is, like... One last question, you go ahead. The only thing I was going to mention here is like this Ash swap. You could argue against the Ash swap. Also, I just think the way you play Ash is wrong. Like, by the way. So maybe it's probably just this. So here, like, why do we take damage for no reason? While throwing the dynamite, you get poked out and die. Like, that's something you could have avoided. What is the weakness in their comp? Nothing that you can really capitalize. They're immobile. Like, the one thing to notice is they're not playing Lucio, right? So it's going to be harder for them to push you in general, right? If you were here on any hero, it's harder for them to push you, whatever. They're good at holding space and poking, but they can't push things. Easily, at least. But on Circuit Royale, you don't need to be able to do that. What is the weakness of the character? Where it could... Oh, yeah. That's always something to think about, right? Like, one thing I always try to keep notes on as I play cast is, like, do they have any speed? It's very important to know if they have speed on cast. Right? If they're playing Juno, Lucio, Junker Queen, stuff like that can speed on you, you have to be aware of that, or you're going to get walked on and die. I think the only other thing I was going to mention about this code is, like, the way you play Ashe here, like, you definitely play this fight unoptimally. This fight here, that dynamite's fine. This coach gun can't happen. Or, no, this is when your tank died. This fight here, you needed to take more space aggressively like this and then play a different angle. So I don't really think there's any one thing for you to work on off this code. I would just keep in mind, like, the next time you play Circuit Royale. I mean, and I don't even know, dude. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Like, you just can't take this duel. I don't know why you took this duel. Well, you took the duel. You can take the duel. Sorry, let me correct myself. You can take the duel. You just, once it's losing, you just have to leave. I don't know why you committed to it. And it's just a silly mistake. Like, and then this Deadeye, I think is, I don't know. I think it's okay. But your monkey jumped out. This is like you didn't read the fight correctly kind of thing. So I don't know. I don't know. I had an ego because I was doing cast 1v1s. Yeah, so don't let that get to your head. You might be doing cast 1v1s all day, but like when it's losing, you just have to leave. You just have to leave. That's the smart play. If you are 10 HP and you beat a full HP cast on 1v1, that's not because you're better. You beat him because he sucks balls. So yeah, like that duel, he killed you So whenever you died to that cast, by the way, that wasn't because he's better than you. He didn't beat you because he's better than you. He beat you because you suck balls, right? Like if you play this optimally, you just live, and you can't do anything, right? Like here, this cast sucks. Like look at his POV, bro. Okay, whatever. Body shot, and then he gets a random headshot, right? Like this guy's not. He's okay. I mean, he's not like doing anything wrong. But it's not. You shouldn't have died there anyway. You should have just left, right? And I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but that's the reason why this is a loss. Is you don't get this. Your first mistake on first point means you only get one fight on first. Your mistake on second means you only get one fight on second, and then the way you played third was fine. Like you just need to cap second faster. I don't have a concrete verdict for you. I'm sorry, but I just don't. There's not like one thing in particular. It's a few like silly mistakes. Yeah, I apologize. I wish I could give you something a little bit more to script, but there's just not really anything. And that's just what it is sometimes whenever you VOD review. Sometimes there just isn't anything in particular, and it's a go next type of situation, which is exactly why improvement is a long-term thing. Do you need something concrete for scenario though? No, you don't. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. Is like you don't need a rule or a pattern or something in particular to improve on every single code. Sometimes you just lose. Like you played reasonably well, and sometimes you just lose. Could if I was in that game, would we have probably had a different outcome? Probably, right? But that doesn't really say anything. That's not very helpful. And as a coach versus me as a player, it's hard for me to tell you what I can and can't. Oh wait, I need to change the Twitch. I need to realize. I can tell you guys that I would do one thing, but once I'm in the game, I do what I say I do 80% or 90% of the time, and then the rest of the time I invent stuff or I do something different. And the reason being is my intuition is different from my understanding. Right? I don't know if that makes sense. But oh wait, I haven't warmed up. I'll just hop in the box. But yeah, I think like if I was Montana there, I would have taken that loss, and I'd be like, okay, if I play Ash, just make sure I can take space on second there. But I did reasonably well on Cassidy. I need to be a little bit more aware of where my tank is as I go for a Deadeye. Maybe maybe that's the lesson you want to take away. And then go from there. And then just keep doing that over and over and over again. And then as you continue to play, the more games you have, the more transformational VOD reviews you'll end up having. And what I mean by that is like, let's just say 1 in every 20 games. No, probably more than that. 1 in every 50 games is what I would call like a transformational VOD, which changes how you view the game. It changes your understanding of the game. Like one thing I've learned is what's like an example of this? Whenever you learn a new hero, it's more prevalent. But as you get better and like you're in masters and stuff like that, you just understand the fundamentals of Overwatch better. You have a better idea. And maybe if I was like a top 10 player, I could give you guys better advice, but that's just a knowledge I don't have. So I don't even know where I'm getting with this. Not every VOD is going to be helpful at the end of the day. Well, I'm honored to have my code done at the beginning. I was confused since I thought this could be gameplay. Yeah, we did your code because we only had one. I would do coaching here today, but we just don't have enough codes. So I'm not going to force it. So I'm just going to play for probably like 2 hours or something. And then I'm going to go do some chores. I might go grocery shopping today. I need groceries. I mean, I guess I don't need. One thing I didn't realize you could do is I don't know if this is everywhere around the world, but you can just at Walmart, which is where I get my groceries, you can buy a box of eggs, like 60 eggs, and it's been critical for my diet. I'm almost out of eggs, so I need to go get eggs, and then I also need to get like spinach and some other stuff as well. But I was very surprised because I used to just buy like 2 dozens. I was like, this is not a very effective way of going about this. And then I realized they were just boxes you can buy. Pillboy, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. What kind of egg monster are you? I eat like 4 eggs for breakfast. If I'm hungry, I'll eat 5 eggs. And then I make, like, I'll cook rice for dinner. Like, I'll make a vegetable stir fry, and then I'll just, like, scramble 2 eggs and throw that in the vegetable stir fry. With rice. You just get the 2 to 6 packs every 3 days. Yeah, but you're European, and you have to walk everywhere. You can... Do you walk at places, or do you drive? Do you have a car, or do you take a train or something? I'm banning Diva. Because I have to... I guess I could drive. It's not very far. Like, it's like... The Walmart from my apartment is, like, maybe 5... Oh, don't ban Diva. All right. Fine, bro. But yeah, I just buy the box. It's like $9. It's not super expensive. I can walk, but yeah, mostly public transport. Yeah, it's not an option in America. That is not an option. My greatest option is a bus, and it doesn't really work that well. And it's also really inconvenient. So I don't really have that. I take a... Almost everybody here has a car. I have a vehicle. And I drive to a bar. I could do it. I'm just lazy, bro. I don't want to drive because I have to... I also don't like driving in parking garages. Because the people in my parking garage just go so fast. I feel like they're going to hit me and I'm going to explode, basically. You only got the DH? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. Shopping. Yeah, I mean... It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Part of the process. Also, I love this mythic, by the way. This mythic is sick. Also need to turn it back up. I love how it sounds. I mean, do I think it could look slightly cooler? Yeah, but other than... I think it's cool either way. I like it a lot. The FX are slick. Yeah. Or sick. Yeah, I like them a lot. I like the glass sound. It sounds sick. Design is made. Yeah, it's not the craziest. It's not like the Reaper one that like just totally blew me away. This one's just kind of mid, whatever. I like it though, so I use it. Okay. Rosario mirror. Here's one. I'm dead, maybe. No way the Juno doesn't die there. That's actually insane.
Damn it. They have the robot.
Fair enough. I'm getting healing. That's good. Sorry, I'm kind of dialed in here, guys. My Freya's not doing anything. Yeah, I'm gonna look to make a play here. Nice. Ugh, no way. Your account Loki went from like 2020 when I used to gun skin, so I just don't know. The mythic sounds good. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I get aimbot too. It makes me feel better. I just like the quieter skins. Like the Nerf gun also gives me the same kind of feeling when I use it on my main. That's a really good grab. Surely he dies now. He gets gripped. We gotta push the cart, bro. Someone push the cart. Draw early. I can actually break it. Rare situation where I actually break tree. I don't think that grip is something she wanted. Ugh. So the reason I'm not playing on the top there is that we're going to have to give space because our tank is dead. And if I stay there too late, I'm just going to die because the rotation out sucks. So I rotated out their main there, and now I'm going to look for their flank. I did not get a flank here. Maybe I can do something here. Yeah, I can. No way! I die there is crazy. Ugh. Man, that guy just get hit every single bullet on me.
Dawn of a new day.
This is pretty much textbook Esperanto right now, though. Lots of flanking on main. Getting behind them. Yada yada yada. Setting up plays. Right, especially when we're on double hit scan. I'm the guy that's gonna set up plays. I'm gonna not take a gamble at all. I'm gonna wait. Oh my god, if I was led by killer, maybe. Oh shoot. Did you just miss? It's a really good tree. No way I miss? Oh dude, no, there's actually no way my flash misses him there. What? Oh, and he gets healing. Man, I grab suck, but you can get anybody? I think someone got hit there, but it got gripped. And that's the second time that's happened. Ugh, that's actually so brutal. Okay.
Can't let them push ahead.
Try to get healing and go back to the angle. I ran into the wall there. That's just lazy. Here, I backed up into the wall there. I'm pretty sure I live because I get around the corner. Brutal.
We're falling behind.
Okay. I'm dead to silver bullet. No way, I don't get a headshot there? Alright, whatever. Okay. Okay, don't go there because they're already there. So I'm just gonna die if I go there. I don't kill her really. Okay, almost just threw the game. Dude, can we get a grab that actually does something? Thoughts? Okay, cool. That's on Vendetta and high elo. I think he's okay. I think Vendetta's very map dependent. Like, she's really good on maps where like you would play Doomfist, for example, like Elios well. But there are other maps where she just like there's not a lot of angles she can deny or clear. She's just not very useful. Like, I don't think she's very good on Surabasso, for example. Because there's just not a lot like where melee is useful. So I think she's playable, but she's only really winning on certain maps. I think if people one-tricked her, they could solve it more. Kind of like how I've solved how to win on like Circuit Royale and stuff like that, but it I might die. I need to actually not take. Okay, I just kill her. That's sick. But yeah, I think she's very map dependent. Okay, he's just ratting. It's actually a really good play from him, by the way.
They took the robot. Don't let it move a single step.
I don't know why. I don't think she's worth banning though. I don't know why people ban Vendetta. I don't think she's that strong. Okay. But I'm not talking much. I'm just trying to win. This is very winnable. Cass is dead. Now we're gonna set up a play here. I need my team to not die. Oh, you fucking with me right now? That's not real. That's actually not real. Of course this guy gets gripped and I'm dead. That's actually crazy. Overwatch is a humbling experience for me. I'm sort of high elo and Deadlock and still bad at this game. Well, Overwatch just has way more players. Or Deadlock has way less players, so you're bound to be like if you're like 1% better, it's going to reflect better on your elo in Deadlock, or higher on your elo in Deadlock. Like if you're 1% better, that'll put you just in like Diamond or whatever. Damn, that's actually a brutal loss. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, I gotta take a phone call.
Robot's moving the barricade.
Choose your map. Select your hero. Select heroes to ban.
Someone needs to chase these shadows.
Take care of each other out there. Over there!
Let's get this show on the road.
Five, four, three, two, one. Initial flashpoint. Mark.
All right, let's move out. Hello, I found lucky shot.
We have a welcome company on the objective. Winston report. Partner. Hurry.
Death ain't on my door.
So I couldn't really focus. I had to be on the phone. This fight's entirely my fault. This is entirely my fault. I didn't really make any plays because I literally had to sit there and I was talking to somebody. Okay, so we're back at it. I need to remove the BRB thing now. Let's see. Let's go on chat. Tail, can I send a YouTube link so you can react to it? Yeah, we can look at it. All I know for a fact is aim is not the biggest issue to why I stink at this game. Yeah, 90% of Overwatch is game sense related, and game sense you get from understanding like the fundamentals of the game in general. Understanding rotations, understanding playmaking, distance management. I'm dead. Distance management, cooldown management, stuff like that. Yeah, are we gonna like fight for space at all, or? All right, send after game. Yeah, just put it in the Discord and ping me, and I'll react to it.
Exactly what I expect.
Not gonna lie, they kind of kick with the way this winter. Okay, we're just throwing the game. All right, cool. She already has 100 energy, bro. Just shoot her. Oh, I suck. I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, I've already checked out how the event progression works. I don't know if you have to play the event or if you can just show up.
They still have
Because I think normally they do it where if you just play the game, you'll have enough credits to be able to get everything you need. But sometimes they also do it where you have to actually play a game mode or something. Like the Nerf gun, you had to play a game mode to get the Nerf gun, but that might be slightly different. Oh my god, my aim is so bad. This game's just lost. Maybe it's me, bro. Like, am I doing something wrong? Just do the daily challenges. Yeah. I haven't really been playing I've been playing Claire Obscure recently. Over the last one day. I haven't really played a lot of Overwatch. Ah, shoot. You're on Roadhog now? I think I go main here. I don't even think flanking is that good. Okay. Is it game of the year worthy? It's like Final Fantasy. If you like turn-based shooters, then you probably like it as well. I love Final Fantasy, so it's kind of right up my alley. Yeah, this guy just... My tank from last game just got to beat Thanos this game. It's just... That's great. Oh my god, bro. Can I hit a shot? Jeez. Alright. Maybe it's me, bro. Just speedering Zarya just does everything. It's whatever. This is just go nice. I can go soldier here. Soldier on or something. Yeah, just go next. Oh well. It happens. Let me also remove this. What's up with his eye? Oh yeah, give me the link and I can look at it. Ping. Clips. 5-minute fix challenge? What is this? Let's watch. Let me switch it to a Brave and we can look. Or not Brave. Firefox is what I use. Let me move it to Firefox. Okay, there will be ads because I still don't have ad block. I apologize. It shouldn't be that bad though.
Okay,
There we go.
let's keep going. Cassidy, we're trying to keep things.
Oh, he wants to change
I was
Cass?
gonna say. Cassidy, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 275. Nerf the gradient of his fall off. In other words, his maximum fall off damage is probably fine, but it kicks in a little bit faster. So
That's
that
fine.
You're not still 2-tapping at 30 meters, if I remember correctly. Okay, it's not quite 30 meters. Is it 25?
Yeah, 225 is the
26,
cap.
but the gradient is too forgiving. Like, this guy should not be doing this much damage with a headshot.
I agree. I actually totally agree with
That's
this.
just crazy to me.
Cass should not have range.
He should not be competing with like Soldier 76 at this range.
He shouldn't be.
That just
Yes,
is
I
absurd.
100% agree.
I think Silver Bullet competing with that is fine. That's like a niche. That's a niche case that adds some variety to the gameplay, which is what perks should be doing. But this is not even 25. This is like 27 meters, right? That's just ridiculous. So 270, give him 275 back. Give him 275 back right now. Nerf the fall off.
Yeah, I
we should
agree.
look
I
at
think fall's
Hinder,
bad for the game.
and then we desperately need to look at both even the odds and gunslinging because they are absolutely garbage perks. Desperately need to look at both.
Wait, what do you say about Hinder?
I think we should look at Hinder. And then we
Okay.
desperately need to look at both even the odds and gunslinging because they are absolutely garbage perks.
Yeah, gunslinging is a horrendous perk. It needs to be reworked. It just needs to. It's the way it is right now is unacceptable.
A new perk that gives him movement speed after rolling. Actually cooking with that one. I like that one. Move speed.
That should be
after
base
roll,
kit.
275 HP.
Move speed after
fall
roll
off rate.
is going to be in my rework
So he
idea,
actually
and it should be
becomes
base
a
kit.
truly short to medium range hit scan. Not some
And roll needs to not
stupid
reload.
Sojourn, Hanzo,
Controversial
Widow,
take, but it
Ashe,
needs to
Soldier
not
76
reload.
competitions. Just
The problem,
stupid
a big
can't
problem I
do
have with Cassidy is that because roll reloads, it reinforces really bad habits on Cassidy, like rolling for uptime. I shouldn't have to coach people to not roll for uptime. Yeah, I shouldn't have to coach people for that. And that's the reason because the reason people do it is because they get roll on reload. Roll on reload it's been inherited or antiquated from Overwatch 1, where Fan the Hammer was like actually a very viable and useful combo in Cass. It's not useful in Overwatch 2. It's not. You almost never roll, or fan roll, whatever. Like that almost never happens. They need to remove it because part of why they're hesitant to balance roll as a cooldown is because it reloads.
Hinder more range. I think we need to remove Hinder, guys. I think we need to remove Hinder. I think we need to actually, I wonder if we, because here's my problem with Hinder. I wasn't a big fan of the stun of flashbang either, but at least you could use it aggressively. Hinder is just a very bad aggressive cooldown. Like, it's very bad. Because it's not something that you can, it's only something that you can really use reactively. Because even when you're...
Maybe remove reload on roll and give like 2 ammo. I don't think it should give, there should never be an ability in the game that's contingent on headshots. Because 98% of the player base doesn't click on heads. They suck at aiming. So 98% of the player base won't be able to benefit from a headshot perk. I don't think Cass should have a headshot perk. I think it's bad design. I think they should just remove reload on roll and give him power elsewhere. I think Spylo's talking about Hinder. I think Hinder is okay, but it's not like a playmaking tool. It's a space denial tool. It's a play denial tool. So if you want to have a more proactive look at Overwatch and you want it to be more about playmaking and less about reactive gameplay, you would remove Hinder. It's just kind of depending on what your philosophy is in the game.
Angling, you're really only using the Hinder for the damage. You're not
Yes,
even
you are.
using it for the Hinder aspect. It's such a clunky form of crowd control. So it's like either oppressive or almost completely useless.
I think one thing that doesn't get talked about though, but is a big part of Hinder, is because Cassie's the only DPS in the entire roster with the CC ability, he's found as a solution hero. So people swap to Cass because they think Hinder's going to help them, and it doesn't. And that's why part of why Cass's win rate is lower than it realistically should be. Remember the plays that mag grenades did, like when it did lock on targets and fly 80 meters? Yeah, mag grenade. I mean, I didn't really play Cass that much during mag grenade because I didn't really actively return to the game until season 14. That's when I actually returned to the game. Before that, I just played the casually every now and then. Mag grenade didn't feel good. I think they could remove, if they removed nade, I wouldn't be mad. If they removed Hinder, I wouldn't be mad. I don't think it's a core part of Cass's identity, and I think it would be fine. They just can't remove Deadeye, and they can't remove the revolver. They can do everything else. And they can't remove roll either. Roll's a very important part of Cass.
You're cooking!
What did you say?
Enable roll during ult?
No, I don't think roll during ult is a good... Okay, guys, if they added roll during ult, how does that change how you use ulti? It doesn't. You know what changes how you use ulti? Tail tucking. If you tail tuck, it's the same thing, but better. You don't have to use a cooldown. Like, I don't think cooldowns during ult is going to do anything. It's not going to make Cass better at all. It'll save you sometimes, but it should. If you're using Deadeye in a place where you need to roll, you shouldn't have used Deadeye there. What's tail tucking? I'll show you in a second, Raptor. Give me a second. Or actually, I'll just show you now because I can just go back to it. Okay, here's how you tail tuck. It's a critical part of getting better at Cassidy as a hero. So what you do is you make sure you have Deadeye, first of all. Of course. Oh, wait, this is also the wrong overlay. Okay. I keep actually unpausing the Spylo video. Here's what you do. You're going to get Deadeye. If you want to pop Deadeye on an angle, instead of standing here and popping Deadeye like this and just shooting people and praying you don't get slept, that's not going to work. That's an inconsistent way of using your ultimate. Instead, you're going to do a concept called tail tucking, which is this. Okay? You're going to pop Deadeye in the open. You're going to, first of all, step one is that you're going to swing first to see if people are even on the angle. Okay? I don't want to see you guys doing this. If you're doing this, you're trolling. Okay? Don't do that. You're going to check if there are people actually there first before you use Deadeye. And then once you see that there are people actually there that are able to die to Deadeye, you're going to come wide, pop it, and unswing like this and stand here. And then later in the Deadeye, you're going to come wide and then pull the trigger. That's tail tucking. It's really fucking good. What it does is the enemy team realizes that they have no way of actually killing you once you do this. So they give space for free. And if they don't, you come wider. And actually, if you don't already know, your Deadeye, the first 2 seconds of Deadeye scale less damage per second. And the last 4 seconds are way faster. It's actually double the speed. Or the last 6 seconds are double the speed. So you get faster damage charge and you bait cooldowns and you live. It's a very important part of Deadeye. You have to tail tuck. And this is what I'm saying. Let's say I pop Deadeye. Let's say I pop Deadeye and it gives me roll. All that's going to do all that's going to do is encourage more people to do terrible deadeyes because they're going to be in the open, roll to try to dodge something, and still die. It's really bad. It's really bad. So cooldowns during deadeye is only going to make it harder to learn Cassidy because it's not intuitive to how to actually it's not in line with how you actually optimally use deadeye. Until the entire player base tail tucks, until the entire player base tail tucks, it'll never be good. Bait on sleep really well. Yeah, it baits sleep, it baits jab, it baits rail, it baits like a ton of cooldowns. Okay, I've been kind of doing that, but without hiding behind the angle, only like retreating a bit. No, you have to hide. You have to hide behind the angle. Yeah, it's really good. Like King's Row second on the high ground, it's really good there. Like there's a lot of really good. As I play today, you'll probably see an example or two.
It's noon.
I didn't have to use it on Esperanto, so and serve also we just got world, so whatever.
Making yourself an easy target.
But yeah, that's how you tail tuck. But let's go back to the video. Wait, this is the wrong thing. Let me just open up some else. Let me open this. There we go.
So I straight up think that
Going to use that tech for
easy
evil?
fixes,
Great.
just
It's going to give
giving
you
them
elo.
stun back and then just nerfing the duration as we need to is like such a low-hanging fruit if we don't want to put a lot of thought into it. It's just as bad. It's worse versus certain matchups and just... No, sorry, tech.
I don't think you need stun.
But I'm open to other ideas, though. I'm not saying he has to have Hinder or Flashbang. I'm just saying, like, I think I would prefer Flashbang over Hinder, but I'm not sure.
No, I would not prefer flashbang.
Hinder
I think
does
it's
so much damage
interesting,
for some-
but okay, if you add stun to flashbang, the reason it's not good is because it's the same problem as what I just talked about with the ulti stuff. It's going to cause people to continue to think Cassidy is a solution hero. Cassidy is not a solution hero. If you're swapping to Cass to shoot ball, you're trolling. That's why Cass loses all the time, because they'll swap the ball and then they don't know how to play the game. The problem with Cass's hero design is the way his kit exists in Overwatch doesn't tell you how to play him correctly. Okay, but think about Genji. You can intuitively understand how to play Genji correctly based on his kit. But whenever I teach you guys how to play Cassidy, I tell you to flank. But that's very counterintuitive to Cass's kit, because you don't. It's not like a kit that lets you flank easily. So they need to change the design to more align with actually how his gameplay loop really works. Do you recommend I send a VOD code when I have more games played? You can send a VOD code. Yeah, I mean, if you play like 2 games a season, of course I'm not really going to be able to help you, right? But if you play like 30 games a season, or 30 games, yeah, like 30 games a season, then maybe I can start helping you. Like, how many games played do you even have, DRX? It's just going to depend on that. But yeah, I don't think giving him stun is going to do anything. It's going to make Cass worse.
Here's a hot take, right? If we could buff bang damage and nerf the CC, because then you're actually using
buffing the damage
more
is
for
fine.
the combo potential, and the CC is a side benefit that is sometimes situationally useful. You know what I'm saying? Remember, when you buff damage.
But right now, the way Hinder is balanced is where it's, if you hit Hinder should play like Roadhog Hook. If I hinder someone, they should die. They should die. That's how it works right now. I want to suggest you a cash rework idea, but I was too late for the cash segment. Yeah. Okay. I've talked about this before I think on a different stream, or maybe just in the game. I think we talked about it in the Discord, but here's my idea for the cash rework so far. So let me do this so it's not annoying. Okay, so you know how on Sim Guys, you can pull out your TP and it has an animation, right? It has an animation and it has deploy or cancel. What I want it to be is where it's, you pull it out and you can click once to blow it up in your hand. You pull out the flashbang like this. You click once to blow it up in your hand, and you hold click to throw it. And then you can right click to cancel it, but it should have a pull out animation. The reason I think it should have a pull out animation is because it's really annoying for tracers and stuff like that to just get flashed like that. There's no counterplay. The only counterplay to flashbang is that you have to just not be in Cassidy's radius, or you have to have movement cooldowns to get out of his radius. But what this will do is if Cassidy has to pull out flash, it gives Tracers, Ventures, Genjis, a bigger window of opportunity to actually be able to do something and not just die to Cass. And how we actually replace that, how we buff Cass as a result, is we give Cass the ability to blow it up in his hand, which means that I no longer have to throw it at a Tracer. I can just blow it up on me. And that also it removes the skill check of the game of throwing the flash at the floor, because you just blow it up on yourself. So you no longer have to flick down flash. You can just walk into people and flash and it will pop. And I think it's a fair balance. And I also think what I want it to be able to do as well is that if you pull it out, like if you pull out flashbang like this, you can roll. You should be able to roll with flash in your hand. You can't shoot your gun. You can roll with flash in your hand and you can blow it up in your roll animation. And I think that'd be super fucking sick, because another component of Cass is that whenever he rolls, he doesn't have any collision. So what would be really cool is that you can roll through people. You can pull out flash, roll through someone to force them to 180 you. Like, so like I can force a Tracer to 180 me, and I flash her in that animation. And then I can turn and flash punch and she dies, or shoot punch and she dies. It would really raise the skill ceiling. And I also think that's better. This is a better way of doing, I think it's a better way to design flashbang, because it gives people a better idea on how the actual gameplay loop of Cassidy works. Where flashbang is a denial. If they want flashbang to be a denial ability, it should be a denial ability, right? It should take time to pull out. It should take time to use. It shouldn't be an instant reaction, because that's what makes it unfun. Also, I think what would be cool about it is in the Tracer Venture Genji matchup, I can pull it, like just like how Sim can cancel her TP, I can cancel my flashbang. So I can actually save the cooldown. So I can bait recall without having to actually use flashbang, which raises the skill ceiling of Cass. And I think it's fair. And then I also would change Cass where he can't reload on roll. I talked about this earlier, but reloading on roll fundamentally changes how you balance. Like you can't buff roll because of the reload. It sucks. It limits his hero design. So they should just remove it. It's a relic of the past. No more reload. And then you just you should get movement speed after it base kit. Just like how Orisa, if you guys didn't know, if Orisa uses jab spin, she gets a decaying movement speed buff. It's very small. It's like 10% maybe, but Cass needs it. And a big reason why Cass needs it as well is that he's one of the slowest heroes to return from spawn on the DPS roster. Like May's the only other one. And the thing about May is she has 300 HP. Cass has 250 HP. I don't think Cass should have 275 HP. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need HP. That doesn't... Like, I just don't think that makes sense in the grand scheme of things in Overwatch. Just giving people HP shouldn't be a solution. But yeah, that's like my idea for the Cass rework. And I would not change Deadeye at all. I don't think Deadeye needs changes. But let's go back to this.
Or more about the combo and less about the crowd control? Less about the utility? Because let's be honest, you're not really using Hinder for utility half the time anyway. Unless you're playing versus like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, you don't really use it for utility. Very rarely.
Either that person just doesn't want to play Overwatch anymore.
I wanted to... Oh, yeah, wait. I want to master his Cass character. Yep. Welcome to the club. Didn't Cass used to be like a marksman in Overwatch 1? He could tank those long-range fights. Yeah, because in Overwatch 1 release, there were only 2 hit scans. It was Cassidy and Soldier. Ashe didn't exist. Sojourn didn't exist. Freya didn't exist. And then there was also Hanzo. So Cassidy fit a different role in the game of Overwatch because he didn't have any fall off, or if he did have fall off, it was very small. But after they added Sojourn and Ashe, they've expanded on the idea of hit scan, and the legacy idea of Cassidy is currently competing with that, which is why Cassidy needs a rework. Because I don't think there should never be a situation where Ashe is never good because Cassidy exists and Sojourn exists. Like, that shouldn't exist. Because Cassidy exists, there's basically no reason to play Ashe. Which is just dumb. And that's because Cass conflicts with Ashe's hero design. He used to have like 60 meters effective range. Yeah, he used to basically have no fall off. Like way back in the day, like at the beginning. He had like no fall off at all.
Or what? What about Fan the Hammer anyway? I don't know if there's a solution to Fan the Hammer.
Fan the Hammer doesn't need change.
Down kit.
Fan the Hammer doesn't need to be changed. Nothing is wrong with Fan the Hammer. There's nothing wrong with it. If you're crap. If you're dying to fan, the enemy team did something wrong. Fan is a fair
They did a
ability.
good job with roll.
Nah, roll is like one of the biggest problems with Cass's kit. For sure. Times change. He no longer has the annoying stun. I think he can give him some effective range. I don't think he needs effective range. And it's for the same reason I kind of mentioned earlier. Effective range is a band-aid for bad gameplay. Okay? Like, if you don't understand Cassie's gameplay loop, you will be rewarded by effective change gameplay. Effective change, or effective range changes. Right? Because you can just stand in main and shoot people. But that should be, if you want to stand in main and shoot people, that should be Ashe. That should be Sojourn. That should be Freya. Heroes that are rewarded, like they're designed for that. Cassidy is close enough to being just a flanker hero. They should just balance him for that. Because also, if they want to add another mid-range hit scan, they can just balance for that. They can make a new hero. Cassidy just does a little bit too much. He does too much. Stun on if Hinder's stunned, it wouldn't be broken. I don't think it'd be broken either. It had to have a longer cooldown, but it would not be broken.
Yeah, they definitely need to nerf the duration of Hinder stun. I just think that was such an unbelievable.
I don't think they need to nerf the duration. If you get hindered, you should die. You should just die. Don't get hindered. It's easy to dodge, bro. If you're getting hindered, you should die. Like, it shouldn't be just you live because the cast sucks. That's really stupid. That's really fucking stupid. It's the same thing with Roadhog. If you get hooked, you should just die. You should die every single time. You shouldn't live. Don't get hooked. Because that's its whole value. It's like the same thing with cast. If you get hindered, you should just die. Anyway. I hope that was informative. I don't really agree with the changes. I don't think most people actually understand how Cassidy works. The only people who actually understand how Cassidy works is like me and Ark and like you guys. That's it. You should be flanking most of the time. All the casts you see in pro play, like you see from courts. Someone asked me to do a pro analysis on courts, and the reason I don't really want to is because it's not going to be informative for you guys. Because the way courts plays Cassidy is only possible in pro play. It's only possible in pro play. In solo queue, you win by taking angles. You win by flanking. You win by making plays. The playmaking doesn't happen generally at the individual level in pro play. Playmaking happens at the team level in pro play. It's an ulti combo. It's a 2-person engage. It's a 3-person engage. Something like that. That's how pro play generally works. At least, well, even more so by Twisted Minds and Akkad, who play sim comps. Right, Lebda and Courts just main bot on Cass, and they take TP and shoot people. And that's not informative, right? If I looked at and analyzed that gameplay, you would only learn a few mechanical things. Like Courts is an unbelievably great player and like arguably the best hit skin in the world right now, but he's not the best Cassidy player. I don't believe that. I don't even think Lip is the best Cassidy player, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they just don't play Cassidy correctly. Or at least on ladder. On ladder, they don't play correctly. But who am I to say? I'm just a GM4 scrub. Who knows? Is there anything else I would even change about Cass? No, I don't think so. I've been losing this season, bro. I'm 2-7 this season. I'm not doing good. Let me boot up something so there's actually some stimulation. I guess would... Is there anything else I would change about Cass? Deadeye? No, I don't think Deadeye. I don't think cooldowns during Deadeye is good. I don't think he needs to be 275 either. You could nerf his damage, to be honest. He doesn't actually need to... Because you do 2-tap from like 28, I think. No, you 2-tap from 27. Because Cassidy does... Yeah, he does 70 damage. And you need 250. And yeah, so... Heal on roll. That'd be good. That'd be a good perk. Like, it should be like the Genji. Did they remove it? Did they remove the perk where you heal when you use deflect?
Major perk unlocked.
Alt. Dragon Blade, yeah, and then it's the deflect perk. Yeah, like Genji has regenerate 35 health per second while deflect is active. I think it'd be a good minor perk for Cassidy is roll grants plus or 40 health over 2 seconds or something. That'd be a really good perk. It wouldn't be broken, but it would be good for sure. It'd be like I would take, like, especially whenever you put it up against double bang bang. Like, putting it up against bang bang is actually a really interesting choice. Like, would I rather roll for 50 HP or get double flash? I actually don't know. It's definitely better than even the odds. Even the odds is a trap perk. It's not good most of the time. And it's not good because the problem, like, these Deadeye perks are just not that good because people don't know how to use Deadeye correctly. Also, if you're tail tucking, you're not going to benefit from even the odds as well. If you're doing ego Deadeyes, it's just, I don't think it's the way to go. You can gimmick it where if like there's 4 people on the screen, you get an absurd amount of health per second, but I don't know.
I never miss my mark.
Would be funny if Cass got a perk like Doom or Ball where you're immune to CC for the few seconds of Deadeye. Well, that's the thing. Like, I mean, it would actually be broken. It would be near broken. It would make Deadeye really fucking good. But like, or if you got overshield, like if you got overshield during Deadeye, it'd be broken. I promise you guys, it'd be really broken. Because you can do some really stupid Deadeyes with that. I don't think he needs help. I don't know.
Select your hero.
Cass should be a flaker. I've been in this camp for forever. Oh my gosh. It's the man himself.
Select hero.
Mr. Hockey Boy. I know this guy. Victory assured. All right. Please. Yeah. All right, let's hope I don't troll this game in front of my friend. That'd be quite awful. But yeah, I don't think Deadeye needs changes. I think just the education around Deadeye needs to change. Because Deadeye's not a bad ult. Deadeye is not the worst ult in the game, which a lot of people seem to believe. Deadeye is definitely one of the better ults. It's just that people don't know how to use it. It's free space. It's really strong. Am I not friends with him on this account? I think he's his ult. He's on his ult.
Someone needs to chase these shadows.
The doctor is in, and he's looking good.
Okay, New Junk City is a generally okay to... I'm too low endorsement to type now. They just hate you, bro.
We must search in harmony.
Alright, that's one. New Jack City is a net neutral map for Cass, I think. There's a few points that can be kind of awkward, depending on what the enemy team comps you're playing into. But there's a lot of playmaking available here. Free space is useless for like 80% of player base, bro. No, not really. I'm not gonna go, man. Or support here, I do. Nice, good kill. Sorry, I'm locked in a little bit here. Okay. Even if free space is useless for the 80% of player base, how do I want to word this? I have to think about it. Hold on. Can I nod that Hanzo? I'm being pushed. The problem is that... Where's that going, man? Getting marked immediately? Really? Okay, that's really lame. I am gonna ego him though. Wow, I actually suck. And I'm dead. Dude, come on. You cannot be serious. I think it should just be a little bit more intuitive how to use Deadeye. I don't know how you would change it, but it should be more intuitive. Like tail tucking should be something that should be like you can figure out. But if you don't know it, you'll never think about it. Like it doesn't actually give you hints to think about how to use Deadeye that way. Dude, this is so brutal. I hate Hanzo, bro. I'm just trolling, bro. I'm not even trolling, I'm gonna be honest. This is so brutal. I can't do anything against Hanzo. I'm playing Sigma. I forced Ram out there, though. Okay, we just nano. Why are they always doubled up? I can't touch, like I'm gonna die. I'm just dead. This is so brutal. How do I win this? Hanzo's actually insane here, bro. Oh, I actually suck. Actually won. Nice. Tail, when you were a beginner, what was the bad habit that was hardest for you to get rid of? What was a bad habit? I would always run it down. I would always like just take space way too aggressively and die. And that's an awareness issue. So one thing you don't really realize until you VOD review is like where you stand relative to your team. It's really hard to like be aware of your team if you're not like thinking about it, if you don't like consciously work on that skill. But once you have it, it's really good. Oh, okay. Oh, dude, I tried to kill the backline there because I think I'd be able to kill him. But yeah, like general team awareness is really hard to get if you don't like think about it. You have to consciously work on that skill. It's not something that you're just gonna get. And I don't mean like good awareness. I mean like great awareness that actually lets you make plays. Like understanding what good timing is, how to get there, so on and so forth. He's gonna get rose. This guy's one. Nice. One way I would change Deadeye would be to make it so Skull doesn't disappear through heals. Oh my god, you actually just remind me of something. They need to fix how Deadeye works. So part of how Deadeye works is that if you get healing beam from Mercy, not only does okay, so if I target someone with Deadeye, if they get healing beam from Mercy, not only do they benefit from the actual number of their health increasing, they also gain an extra health depending on the rate of the heal they're getting. So Mercy gives you like a double health increase. It's fucking stupid. I could show you guys, but I've lost like maybe 1 in 50 Deadeyes lose to that, but it's really annoying. It shouldn't work like that to begin with. I might die here, dude. Yeah, I'm dead. I can't do anything now. Oh, I kind of tossed that. Fuck. I needed to back up, not go in, but I wanted to cross right side. It's my fault. Wait, it's actually insane. Damn, we don't get that kill, it's crazy. Damn, I really thought we killed more people. Oh my god, bro. Also, did I should absolutely pierce small destroyables on the map? Fences? I think it does break fences. I think they fixed something that did that. Maybe not. Oh my god, this is so brutal, bro. There's nothing I can do to kill the ram there. I don't know about... I just don't really think... I think they should change how the healing works on the Deadeye, and I don't really know if they need to change anything else, to be honest. I think Deadeye is like... Oh, wait, they also should change it where it's headshot. Deadeye should be a headshot, not a body shot. Because if I see someone's head and I can't kill them with Deadeye, it's actually so annoying. Like, if someone's head glitching, I can't kill them with Deadeye. Okay, that guy's just dead. Okay. I don't really know what to do this game. I like Deadeye how it is, but sometimes I feel like I get kills when I shouldn't, and vice versa. Like the skull is inconsistent. I think because it's also like ping based as well. It is really awkward how it works. Are we walking? Like our guy's in. Okay, let's just AFK. Maybe that's the answer, bro. Low. I can flank you. I cannot even mark a ram. That's actually insane work. This is super winnable. Oh, me and Soldier. I doubled up with Soldier. It's my fault. He has ulti. I gotta reload. Nice. Nice. Maybe you're scoping? No, I think Deadeye is like the way you draw a Deadeye. Also, the delay between drawing and actually killing people is a little bit too high. I wish it was instant, honestly. But I think it would be kind of unfair if it was instant. Okay, I wish we'd hold the choke instead of running away, but I should have hard wrapped there, but I thought the Hanzo was gonna mark me. That was a bad play for me, bro. I should have hard wrapped. Fuck. I tossed. Fuck, dude, if I could have actually made a better play there. If I hard wrapped there and actually just dueled the Hanzo in the great round.
Play of the game.
Maybe interesting if Deadeye would just execute targets under a certain threshold, no charge needed. Like a execute? I don't even know. Like it drew instantly. That'd be cool. Like as you get the skull, it just draws on them immediately. Yeah, that would be cool. Like execute. That would be interesting. I'd have to think about how that would work. Okay, we are not winning. We are not winning. Like the winning is not happening. I'll play one more, and if I lose again, I'm just gonna get off. I think this last game I didn't actually play that bad. I made like 1 or 2 blunders, but nothing crazy. First point was really tough for me. I really don't know how to win this. So here, like, there's both DPS. Like, I don't understand how both DPS can be on this angle and we don't win the tank trade. Like, how are we not winning this fight? Like, it's actually insane to me. We get no space from, like, maybe Ram is just broken. And I'm dead. Oh, wait, that's not me. That's Jay Miller. There's 3 people. Oh, I guess it's 3 people. Who's with me? It's me and the Bab. So we actually over... And then I'm just dead. Like below 20. Yeah, I think the execute is interesting. I have to think about how it would actually work. Like if it drew for you, would be interesting. That's actually a really interesting idea. Where if it just gets skull, it draws instantly. That'd be really cool. Do I even miss? Like, what am I supposed to... I mean, I can hit more shots here. So, like... So, I come to the angle. I shouldn't be moving. He's not looking at me. So, that's a mistake. Okay. I think the play is fine. I don't want to walk it down man against Ram. Like, it's not going to make any sense. He wants to keep man support so fucking bad, but it's damn season almost over. Just Q and piss low until and rip the band-aid off. Whatever. The light is at the end of the tunnel. Should be over today after I see. I feel like that's kind of because Deadeye always shoots in the middle of the character model. Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. It should just shoot them in the dome. It should shoot them. It should lock on the head and it should shoot them in the head. Is how it should work. But that's not how it works. It shoots them in. There's a whole video that some guy made about it where it's like there's 3 parts of the body that it locks onto. It's fucking stupid. It should just lock on the head, in my opinion. I can understand. I don't know. And I think if I was a game dev, I'd have a more informed opinion. But as a Cassidy player, that is my take. Well, it's not Bastion. Please don't make me play Bastion. Legion Tower. I've been a Legion Tower hater recently.
Choose hero bands.
Man, I think I've just been losing. I just be losing. I need to just play a gajillion games so I can get to my like bottom rank, like my rank floor, and then I can play more. Yeah, Marble made that vid. Oh yeah, Marbler. Yeah. But a lot of stuff in it is outdated. Oh. Okay, maybe we need some investigation then. I don't even know how we got some of that info, because he got some info that's like only available in game files. Like, I don't even know how you do that. Oh Okay, can I finally get a win? Let me get a win, please. I'm like 2-9 this season. It's pretty awful. I only lose. Workshop magic. Yeah, it might be a workshop thing. I tried. Well, I didn't spend. Okay, I didn't like actually try. I looked into how to do the workshop stuff, and it's kind of complicated. It's like I thought it would just be like Python scripts or something, but it's not. It's like you have to use this whole thing. It's just kind of, I don't even know. You have to like go through this. It's like, it reminds me of like Roblox. It's a nightmare. It's not very well. It's not very user friendly. There are some things you can change, right? Like health that are easy, but like actually adding stuff that do things is kind of difficult. So shout out to the workshop community that actually does things. Okay, I'm gonna triple lock in this game to try to win because I'm sick and tired of losing. So I'm gonna go non-verbal. I'll probably talk, but not very much. Tracer going left. I'm going main. Okay, the mini is down immediately. There's a gajillion spam. Hanzo again, really? Oh, no way, I don't hit the flash. It's too far. Okay. I'm back. Do we have any ults? Nothing. I'm gonna go left. I don't want to go left. I think we'll chase you. I'm just gonna play main. You guys want to do main damage? I'm worried about Hanzo spam. I don't have roll. There we go. They don't have Lucio. Nice. So in this comp, I'm like all of our tank pressure. Because we're just dive plus gas. So I need to be shooting tank a lot. So I'll have a higher damage set this game than normal. So I'm not peeking this because I want to die to Hanzo. Now I'll peek. I need to leave. So I'm leaving speed boost. Damage enemy need help. Okay, I get one. I forced out grab there. So that means our Doom won't get grab, so maybe it's winning. No, we lose. Maybe I should have hard kite with the Deadeye. I thought I could Deadeye there because I just didn't think about grab. I didn't think I could grab. Because I wanted to help the Doom. Maybe I should just let him do his own thing. It's my fault. That's not a headshot? Are you serious? You don't want. I think I don't even know where he's on this tracer. Oh man. Ram now. It's actually. I actually don't know if that's better or worse for me. I don't know how they touch. Tracer touch you. Nice. Cool! Yes! 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 Dude, maybe I just need to be dialed the whole time. Maybe too much theoretical thinking has gotten to my brain and made me lose my elo. There's too much elo to be gained here on the ladder.
Got a good cigar and a big.
Don't look at the general strategy section on Cassidy Overwatch Wiki. Wait, I gotta check that out. Wait, I gotta check that out now. It's gonna be so crazy outdated and wrong. I wonder what it's even gonna say. Alright, I'll check it out in a second. You piqued my interest. Okay, guys, they weren't playing D.Va or a dive tank at all, actually, so I'm actually just gonna roll across. Bang. Free kill. Nice. Okay, that guy got rolled. The numbers are accurate though, so it's not that bad. Maybe they keep the numbers updated and that's it. Okay, Liam is off the map. We just tossed this win away somehow. I did not mean to throw it at him, by the way. That's just, he just happened to jump into it. I meant to throw it above him. So if I'm playing on an off angle, but my other DPS doubles up with me, should I go main, even if it's a less carryable play? It's really map dependent. That decision is really, really map dependent. I can't give you a concrete answer there. You have to use your intuition to determine if there even is a better angle, or if standing or you have to just suffer the cost of doubling up. So you'll have to use your intuition for that, and then over time you'll have a better feel for it. Fucking hell. But yeah, there's not like one answer to that. Also, notice how they're playing monkey. I took gunslinging. I'm not taking silver bullet in this matchup.
Not exactly what I expect.
It's the only matchup in the game where you have to avoid silver bullet. Oh, we're fighting? What the fuck? I thought we were just gonna leave. It was Liam. That's what this shit. Yeah, I canceled it there because guy died early, so I was like, I thought we were just gonna leave. You can kill him. Yeah, I took a gamble there and won, so that's sick. Normally you wouldn't fan there, but I was low HP and I figured I'd just have to try. Okay. Really? Oh my god, dude, come on, bro. I shouldn't have dead-eyed, maybe. How are we dead there? Dude, come on, bro.
Lucky shot.
We're so trying to get back faster.
All of us.
But I do want to win this game. Sojourn is slightly different. You just play longer angles. And you farmed, if there's a tank, you farm for rail, and then you look for the squishy. Ugh. Dude, I played that totally wrong. I should have stayed in the building instead of... Like, I don't really know what I was looking for here because I'm just closer to the tank. That's just me not being good at Sojourn. Oh, so brutal, bro. It was actually winnable if I didn't just go wide for no reason. Okay, now we go back to cows.
Over here.
That is a big fist. Looks
Okay.
like a fighting game.
Every fight is a game. I have never lost.
I get the feeling you aren't playing around in arcades.
What do I need to do different? I think that map. I think we can just win this map, to be honest. Yeah, I need to see where my team is fighting. They're fighting main. If they go left side, I'll play left maybe. We're going main. I'm actually gonna walk it main here though. No way, dude. Usually hard flank left. It's just gonna depend on what team the comp they're playing. If they're playing like a like I don't want to play left on monkey because I'm just gonna die. So it's better for me to play with my team instead of ISO'd. Sometimes like I went left in the late fight there because I had the opportunity to, but it's not something I staged for. Now they're on Ram, so I can't play left now. The thing that sucks about this is because he plays into a more favorable tank matchup than me, he gets to take Silver Bullet and I don't. So he's just gonna win duels that I can't win. Oh my, you cannot be for real. I think he actually would have died. Yeah, he would have died, but he gets the wing ulti at literally frame perfect timing. But that's cool.
They got us outnumbered. Keep that in mind.
Reverse the tide.
Nice. Holy moly, this is a tough game. I'm not gonna win that duel. I shouldn't play forward that aggressively. If it's me Silver Bullet, I'm just dead. Yeah, if I wish I had Silver Bullet, bro. You going point? No, he's me. Okay, he just juked me. Nice. I need to not peek again. Yeah, silver bullet. I'm gonna lose. Might peek me here, and then I'm winning maybe. Where's the door? There it is. Thank God I did not die there. Holy moly. Yes! Yes! Yes, we win! Oh my God, I just had to dial. Hope you have a great day, Wu Yang. Was our Wu Yang just a goat?
Play of the game.
Chudra got to play the game. Oh my gosh. Wow, nice job, dude. Great job, Cassidy. Your excellent work. All right, we're gonna earn all my elo back. All of it back in 1 queue.
Choose your map.
Bro. Come on, bro. These maps I get? Come on, bro. What does Overwatch Wiki say after cast? Ah, I forgot to check. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up and then we can go over it. Overwatch Wiki Cassidy. Let me see. Let me see. Overwatch Cass.
Your hero.
Where even is it? Strategy. Okay, here's what it says. Let me switch it to Fireflies. Oh wait, let me
Select heroes to ban.
just do this. Also, let me ban Diva real quick. Okay. Okay. While having a powerful gun, Cassie's abilities. Oh wait. Okay, wait, hold on. We'll have to check it later because it's actually more in depth than I thought. It's way more in depth than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like 3 lines, but it's like an actual a novel. Okay. I apologize. I forgot. That's my fault. All right, but we're gonna make up for that by winning the game. Surely. Yeah, I found it. I found it just slightly too late. Good Doom ban. What? Oh, did we get Doom one trick? Oh, we did. This was my Doom from last game. Ginormous Doom snipe. We actually love that. You play anything else? He plays Monkey. He plays way more Monkey than Doomfist. Oh my God, another game I have to play. Fucking no silver bullet. That one? That's the one I found. Yeah, it's the exact same one. Dude, I wish I had like hand warmers. My apartment is really cold. I don't know why I blanked on hand warmers there, but
4, 3, 1.
though it might be tempting to send him out on his own, he might actually work best when staying near his team, as he can quickly kill annoying flankers like Genji. Nope, that's just cap. We capping. Fair one. I might be dead. Really, we do something. Thoughts on doing anything? Play is mid, playmaker. Okay, then we're flanking. Ah! Oh my God, I suck balls. I actually just suck so much dick and balls. Tail, besides online games, what are your favorite single player games? I'm playing Clear Obscure right now. My favorite game of all time is Outer Wilds. I'm a very, very extremely curious person. I love learning things and like going into depth on things. I mean, you can kind of clearly tell, but I love like exploring and shit like that. I think it's fun. And I'm a very patient person. Like I don't mind if things take forever. So like stuff like Outer Wilds is great. I love that game. I've played like a few other puzzle games, but I just don't really play single player games that often, to be honest with you. Like most of my time is playing. I'm a very also competitive person, so I like playing like PvP games, like Overwatch mainly. I also played Valorant for a while. I hit like Diamond 2. I didn't take it super seriously, but I did try to get better, and I hit like Diamond 2. I think if I kept playing, I could have gotten like I do not have Bang Bang. I could have gotten probably to Immortal, but I just stopped playing. I played for like a month and a half. Okay. Okay. You could have been Immortal for sure. Yeah, I think I could have if I like really took it seriously and kept playing. Because it takes, the problem with Val is it takes forever to rank up. It takes like 3 times the amount of time to rank up in Val than it does in Overwatch. Okay, I don't get any fucking like what? No Immort, no BAP heal, just Juno heal here. No, if I got my perk before I drew, I actually would have done fine there. But if you can get near that rank, so can I. Yeah, I think I could have done it. I like Val. I played Omen mostly. Because Omen was just good on every map almost when I played. And then I played Viper on Icebox. And then I played Brimstone on... I played all controllers. And I played Brimstone on Bind. But you could probably play Omen on Bind as well. But also the thing I like about Val, which is like fun compared to Overwatch, is you have to learn playbooks. And I actually like enjoyed doing that. I thought it was fun. Oh, dude, can I get a headshot there? Come on. There we go. Wow, that Frey had actually perfect timing. It's unfortunate for me. Okay. I didn't realize they're all going to turn for me here. Dude, come on. Okay. Thanos Ana player, I guess. Yeah, true. Valorant, you want to end season on your peak, so if you want to climb, be consistent, just base your requirement. Yeah, you have to play a lot. And Valorant games are long, too. They're an hour. They're like 40 minutes each. The nice thing about Overwatch is you can rank up quickly because games are just 15 minutes. It doesn't take actually forever. And you get like 20 SR or whatever per Val win. So to go up a whole div, it's 5 whole games, which is like 2.5 hours. You can do that in Overwatch in an hour. Dude, I have to hit more shots. I need to slow down. Like, that was a really good shot. I need to hit more of those. I don't even need the Deadeye here. Frey nerf is so good, I agree. It's really healthy for the game right there. Okay, I get ulti. Would you be interested in playing Deadlock when it comes out? I think it's close to releasing. I don't have fun in games where I have to like make a build. I don't think those games are fun. Like, I don't have fun in Stadium. Because like, I also don't like games that have the gold in it because I hate snowballing. I think snowballing is so lame. Overwatch doesn't have that as aggressive. They're okay, dude. Overwatch doesn't have that as aggressively. Because ult economy isn't that... It's important, but it's not like you can't... Like, one ultimate isn't generally enough to win a fight, depending on the ult, of course. But, like, Nano is a different story, but... Yeah, they literally just have Thanos on them. Dude.
Not the bride.
Ew. I'm dead. Fuck. I mean, in furnace back then, they changed a lot of stuff. I don't know anything about Deadlock. I played 2 games of Deadlock, and I don't even remember anything about it. Or the hero I played, I don't remember anything. It's just not my kind of game, to be honest. Like, I'm more likely to play Val than Deadlock. That can't be a miss. That has to be a kill. Yeah, I underperformed there. Have I played any Soulsborne? No, but I've got friends that want me to play it. I've considered it. I don't know if I would like it or not. I played like Hollow Knight, but that's a Metroidvania. It's not even the same. But I could probably try. I don't know. I might try one and just see how it goes. But right now I'm playing Claire Obscure, and I'm enjoying that. Oh my god, dude.
Lucky shot.
He's just gonna primal. Naruto.
60 seconds.
Okay. Maybe winnable. I've won worse. Am I the guy in code? I am. You know it's not the guy in code.
Watch out for that enemy.
I can kill him. Nice. Okay, these are not good ultimates at all. Do they actually just have RuPaul and Vega on their team? Like I don't really know. One thing I wish Overwatch had that Deadlock does is you can spectate live high MMR games. Yeah, I think they're working toward that, to be honest with you. I think that's something in their roadmap. Because they're adding the Twitch live thing, which like where you can add that you're live streaming, but I don't know how that's exactly gonna pan out. Oh my god, I get fucking cleared by the monkey here is crazy. Oh, because Sojourn doubled up my angle, it got me killed too. I could have played better. Like my first flank was really bad. I needed to get a kill there instead of dying. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap it up, guys. I would keep playing, but I'm just gonna bleed you though. I think today's just not a winning day for me. I'm 1 in what, 4? I think I tried. I don't think I played terribly, but I think the way I played just wasn't winning. There's a few mechanical mistakes I made, nothing crazy. I think on New Junk City I just didn't play well. This whole season has just been rough for me. I don't really know why. I'm just 3-9. It's not a good season for me. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. But it is what it is. That's just part of the process. But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do stream again on Monday. Hopefully we have a few more codes on Monday that we can do some coaching on and learn more about Cassidy. I'll probably play a little bit more over the weekend, but I don't know if I'll stream it just to kind of get my elo back. And get to stay around the GM3 mark. That's kind of where I like to hang out. So we'll go there. And sorry to interrupt you guys in your deadlock conversation. But thank you, Pillboy. Thank you, DRX, for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for the support. Hopefully we got some more codes on Monday, and we'll go from there. Time to do the dishes. Yeah, I gotta do some chores as well. So thank you guys for tuning in again. I appreciate y'all, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.